Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanya, and if you're stopping by for the first time, welcome. I do hope you'll consider subscribing, and if you're not stopping by for the first time, thank you as always for your support. So I have something else to share with you, and this is very exciting. Now, if you follow me, you most likely follow other similar YouTubers in this luxury community. Quite a few people have started unboxing these beautiful, unique, crafted, handmade, beautifully crafted bags by this lovely young woman. Her name is Naomi, and her business is Naomi Crafted. I will have her YouTube channel and her Instagram linked below. She's a fantastic young woman, and let me tell you, there's quite a story to her, and I really want to share her backstory with you because a lot of people have shown some of the bags that she has sent them. I actually purchased a bag from the get-go, and the reason I purchased it is because I was actually watching another content creator's video, and I'll have her video linked below as well. And she was also running a competition, so I entered it because I really want to win. Anyway, and so I found Naomi online. I reached out to her, said, hey, I love your stuff. And I purchased one of the pieces I'm going to show you now. And she offered to me, she sort of reached out to me, she said, look, please choose any item from my store, my inventory, as a gift from her to me so that I could also share that with you. So I feel very humbled because I'm still very small here on YouTube, have been small for a long time and probably always will be small. But having said that, I'm very excited to share with you two beautiful items in this box. Let me get to it. Naomi is a very clever young woman. She is running her business and she is a young mum as well. And I take my hat off to her because that takes a lot of time, management, effort, everything. I have here in the box two items. Now, this is the item that I'll share with you, which I actually purchased. This is how they came packaged in these lovely plastic bags. So I'll share with you one at a time. And as I'm sharing the bag, I want to also tell you a little bit about Naomi. So this bag here is called the Chic Melange Phone Bag. And I love this because you can use this as a little crossbody. Now, this bag doesn't have a lot of leather on it. In fact, that probably is the only leather on it. But as much as I wanted to choose a beautiful full leather bag, or mostly leather bag, I chose this because I love the look of it. It looks casual but stylish at the same time. And I like bags where I can have like a long strap or wear a crossbody. You know, as much as I love clutches and so on, I get annoyed when I wear bags or sort of top handle bags only that you have to wear on the crook of your arm and so on. That annoys me. So I chose this because I thought this would be really an easy grab and go type of bag, and I do like those bags. I think as I'm getting older, I'm losing patience with like fiddly stuff, and I'm liking the idea of easy bags, so to speak. So this is made out of a beautiful Hermes dust bag. And you know it's Hermes, obviously the logo is here at the front. And if you know Hermes, you know their pattern on their dust bags. I don't own any Hermes, but I've seen enough unboxings and enough on YouTube to recognize the dust bag. The back has a very functional, usable, practical back pocket, which sort of reaches from the end of my third finger to past my knuckles. So that's decent. Like, you wouldn't be able to put a normal phone in there, but you could most likely put some cards or maybe a portable phone charger or something like that, right? Inside the bag, so I've got some stuffing. Inside the bag, there is the strap, and the bag itself inside, there are 2D rings here on the sides. And look, these have been, and I've got my ring light on to show you the detail. These have been stitched beautifully. I mean, nothing is out of place. It's just so well made. Honestly, it's just, and even the press stud is actually magnetic. Do you hear that? So you don't have to like push it in, it's magnetic. So inside the bag, it is just one space and it is all brown. like this, in a beautiful dark brown that corresponds with the dark brown of the Hermes logo there, like that. I'm being very careful not to get too close to my face because knowing my luck, I'm going to get lipstick all over it. Anyway, so that's that. So this is the Chic Melange Phone Bag. Now, let me share with you briefly what might fit in here. I'll attach the crossbody strap to show you, and comes with a swivel, you know, typical clasp that we're all used to. On either end, it is also adjustable. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 adjustable holes, and the nice buckle here. It's very nice and fine and dainty, and that's what it looks like. This really appealed to me, let me tell you. So I'll share with you the things that I carry essentially every day. Okay, so obviously I'm using my phone to record, so I'll just put my phone case, which was clear, but you know, these clear things change color. So I'll pop this in here. That's the only thing that's like empty, so to speak. Then I will put in there my Louis Vuitton, whatever this type of card case is, with the cards there at the back. I love this, considering buying another one. Pop that in. This is the Louis Vuitton Infra Rouge, I think, no, Marine something or other. I've forgotten all the details, all the names. That's the Empreinte pouch, which I also love. Would love to buy another one. Pop that in. And then this is the Louis Vuitton clay, and pop that in. And I carry these things every day. So popping that closed like that, you can see it's got obviously width to it and depth to it now because I've got quite a few things in there. But if you wanted to, like, that's enough to get by for a day. Now, if I wanted to, I could even put it in this way, horizontally, for example, if you wanted to sort of play around, have a bit of a Tetris thing happening. But in all honesty, it's made so well, and because it's fabric, it will give a little bit so that you can actually put a few more things in there. Now, drink bottle, umbrella. I don't carry makeup with me, maybe other than a lip balm or maybe a lip gloss. But I tend to sometimes have those in a little pouch in the car maybe. Or sometimes with me, because I wear lip balm all the time, I usually slip it in the top of my bra. So if ever you see me with little things poking out there, no, I don't have anything weird happening. It's just my lip balm. So that's the first piece, and I love it. I love it. Now, from memory, I'll have the price here on the screen. I used her code that was on her website, which at the time was Love20, which offered a 20% discount. And I used that, and then I had to pay about $16 odd, something like that, of shipping. So what was, I think, $180 odd this piece, I'm going on memory now. In the end, I ended up paying $162. So it's a great little bag. I'm obviously going to have to spray it with Scotch Guard so that I don't get any color transfer. But let me tell you, this is made so nicely, and it feels plush. It's all fabric. There's no leather inside or leather pocket. There's no other pockets. It's just one space there like that, all brown, as you can see. And I absolutely adore it. Let me know what you think of this. I think this is a good buy. It's beautiful. It's like, those are the details. The zip is just the brown. It's not like a gold zipper pull or anything like that. So really, technically, the only hardware on here are the D-rings, the snap, and the hardware on the strap. And aside from the strap, that's the only leather on this particular piece, which I'm okay with. It's beautiful. I love it. Wow. It feels thick and well made and sturdy. Naomi, you did a great job. Now, the second piece is in here. And I have to be honest, when I opened the box, I was actually expecting to see, and I'll put a photo here of the bag, because when Naomi said to me, you're welcome to choose anything, this was like an option, but the one I really had my heart set on was one, I think it's the Phoenix bag from her Silk line. And it's shaped as a mini Lady Dior. And it is an absolutely stunning bag. Anyway, so it wasn't in the package, so I think there must have been maybe some miscommunication with her, maybe in the messages or something along those lines. But she did send me another bag, and I'm so grateful because no one's ever sent me anything. And the thing is, here with YouTube, I'm small on YouTube. I will probably continue to remain small. I'm not going to become a huge channel, and that's okay with me, because I am happy with what I'm doing. I don't probably post enough to become very big. I'm not going to become the next Jerusha, for example. I'm happy with that. I'm just happy because this is my pastime. This is my hobby. I like to chat about things with you. I like to have a bit of a mixture of content. So the fact that she actually sent this to me and offered to send this to me, I didn't go searching for this. I'm eternally grateful because Naomi, your workmanship is truly beautiful. Now this here is the Dior, like a little Dior bucket bag, so to speak. And this is made with this beautiful, I'll try not to like let it get washed out. It's like a whitish background and it's got this beautiful gold filigree detail. And the gold thread has a little bit of sparkle to it, like that. That's the back side, so to speak. And the leather, because this is all leather, and she sources her leather from leather markets and she chooses the leather. And this is leather. In the beginning, I wondered if maybe it was vinyl. And she said, no, this is leather. It has a subtle smell. It smells like leather. So it has little feet as well. And she's got the little sticker thingies on there. And that's what that looks like. And I love this because, wow, it's so shiny. Because for a bucket bag, it's not very deep. And I love bucket bags, but I don't like wide bucket bags. A few years ago, I used to have the Louis Vuitton Petit Noé, the vintage one. And I ended up selling it because it just jutted out too much from my body. But this feels so thick and well made. It is not heavy. It is light as a feather. But it feels, wow, the inside is suede. Can you see that? Can you hear that? I love that leather squeak. Here's the strap. I'll put that on in a second. Oh, look, there's a tag inside. What's it say? It says Dior Beauty. And then it's got some symbols and other writing and numbers across there. I can't read that fully, and I can't actually pull it up because it's sort of a firm bag. And that tag in there, I'll try and put a photo perhaps, is stitched in. It's stitched in, if you can just see down there. But this is suede inside. It's not just like a fabric lining, it's bloody suede. Wow. It's got this drawstring, so if you wanted to, you could actually pull it and bunch it up. And then you have that nice sort of cinched bucket look. A little bit of dust on there, but that's nothing. Pulling that down more. I actually like the look of a bucket bag that's a little bit more sort of flat and open. It's also got the two D-rings here on the side, which have been stitched in so well. Look, I would argue, I'd go as far as saying that her workmanship on these, possibly even better than the actual luxury items. These are beautiful. Here's the strap. Let's open that up. Wow. Wow. And the strap is the same color, obviously, as the rest of the bag. And it's gold hardware. And it's very fine. Like, you know, it's nice and slim detail. There is some glazing on the edges. And obviously, whatever fitted in the phone bag is clearly going to fit in here. You could even put sunglasses in there. You could probably put little water bottle. Well, let me put them all in again for you. I have the Samsung S22 Plus. That's just a clear plastic case, and I can stand it up easily, and there's room to put more. Wow. And you know, the fabric's got like a nice velvety feel to it. Oh my God, this is so luxurious. This is beautiful. Thank you so much, Naomi. You have done an amazing job. And I can't thank you enough for sending this to me, because this will just be that, you know, that beautiful little luxurious pop, maybe for a casual outing, even for a dressy outing, or for a nice dinner or a picnic or whatever. But wow, I feel so grateful and so blessed that you've thought of me to send me something extra. So let me tell you a little bit more about Naomi. I've got my notes because I'm an English teacher. I can't help myself. And I actually asked her on Instagram, I said, tell me more about you. How do you work? What do you do? How did this come about? And basically she said to me that she'd gone to university, she had studied design, and she and a group of friends had started up their own company of making handcrafted bags. But then after a little while, she decided to step away from that particular group venture. She got married, she had a child, and then she decided that she sort of also wanted to balance her home life as a mum and pursuing her passions, not letting this go, so to speak. So as a full-time mum, she needed to continue to pursue her passion and still take care of her child. So she decided to transfer her study, which is like her office area in her home, into a workshop to craft handmade bags. So this venture came about unexpectedly, this idea to craft handbags from dust bags. And the idea sort of generated from a client who approached her and said, look, I've got these beautiful dust bags. They're just sitting in the cupboard. They're not being used. Nothing's happening with them. Can you make something for me with that? And of course, challenge accepted. So she took on the challenge and she started crafting and making these bags. Now, you've seen some people already show some of these beautiful bags on their channels. Dawn showed the Chanel denim bag, and she uses Chanel pieces, cuts it up, and then obviously, puts it together to make a bag. She uses dust bags. She uses a variety of things. And she's actually so clever in that way. And, she decided that this was a sustainable way to upcycle, to reuse pieces that we often just have sitting on our shelves or in the bags, stuffed in the bag on the shelf, or sitting on the shelf with the bag on top, or in the cupboard somewhere. A lot of mine are actually folded up in their bags or in a cupboard elsewhere. And she said that they're these forgotten items, too beautiful to leave unattended. She decided to turn them into sustainable luxury pieces. I mean, if that's not the definition of upcycling and using and reusing what we have, I don't know what is. So she also liked the idea of creating something using the authentic dust bags, which is a way of extending a little bit of a luxury good to others who probably wouldn't be able to afford luxury goods as easily as some of us. And when I say as easily, a lot of us work hard to buy the things that we buy. I work hard. We'll leave it at that. She wanted to make styles accessible and redefinable for the average person, for everyone basically. And so she liked that because it feels to her like she's adding meaning to her work. And that resonated with me because I thought to myself, you could do any job out there. You could be anything and do anything, but do it honestly and do it with pride. And that's what matters. I remember my mum taught me that. So she said that as she makes her bags, she feels that she's making friends with these clients. Thank you, Naomi. And she comes to slowly learn their stories. So you will have seen Yota, you will have seen Winnie, you will have seen Dawn, you will have seen Julie, quite a few people. Jame also unbox and share a lot of these pieces from Naomi. Now, when I made this purchase, I placed this order in early March, and I received this on the 24th of April. So it was about a month turnaround, but she works, as far as I can see and understand, pretty much on her own, and she makes these by hand. She assembles them, cuts them. Obviously, she sources the materials and everything. Yes, she stitches, she uses machinery, sewing machines, etc. to stitch naturally. But what I'm saying is it's not done on an assembly line. It's one person, I think, who's doing everything. That's wow, I take my hat off to you. That's amazing. She's very humbled by the support that she's received, and it's interesting because I've watched a lot of these other content creators' videos as they've been unboxing these beautiful pieces, and it's just made me want mine all the more. I did hope that. Well, I must admit, I was expecting to see that beautiful little green piece in my package, but these things happen. It doesn't matter. I'm still grateful that she sent me that beautiful little Dior piece. She's received a lot of support. She's grateful for that. So basically, I asked her, I said, how do you come across all these dust bags? So she told me that she purchases them from individual sellers or from the secondary market, or they're provided by her clients. The leather she sources and chooses and purchases from the leather markets. And basically she works alone as a full-time mum. And I have to admit that, you know, it's difficult when you have a solid work ethic and still have the expectations to be a parent, because children don't sort of cut you any slack. When they need you as a parent, they need you as a parent then and there. There's no hesitation, you know. So the fact that she makes these beautiful pieces is very much to be admired. And at the same time, she also tries to make something unique. So if you head over to her website, you will see that she has a plethora of beautiful designs. I've got my heart set on that green Phoenix silk one. So yeah, I'm hoping that maybe that will be an upcoming unboxing to share with you as well. And she has provided a discount code for you to use if you'd like to. My code is 10%. I found out by watching Yota's style video, that you can stack the codes. So maybe you may be able to use mine in addition to another. And the code is Tanya10. I don't get anything out of that. There's no kickback. There's no affiliation in any way. Feel free to use that extra 10%. Why not? It may cover the cost of your shipping. I don't know. But let me tell you, I am so impressed by these pieces that it just makes me want to reach out and buy some more. So try this one. I think this is a beauty. I liked this one because I thought it was sleek. So let me know what you think of these two darling pieces that I have now, two new additions to my handbag collection. I've been wanting to do a handbag collection video. So everybody, I look forward to reading your comments as always. Thank you for lasting this long in this video. And if you did, please add in an emoji of a little mobile phone or cell phone, and that will represent this particular bag. Take care, everybody. God bless, and I will see you next time.